earlier on TikTok about being in Nashville, okay? I know I'm not stupid. All of the things going on in Nashville, all of the things going on in Tennessee, all the things going on around the US. And here's the thing. I know a lot of y'all aren't stupid either. I know you're not stupid. I know you're following what's going on right now. But I don't know about y'all, but I am sick of being treated like I'm dumb and like I don't know what's going on. Not my tablet. Anyway, I'm kind of tired of it. I posted a video about being here in Nashville and about being at the full moon, horror and tattoo convention. And some of the comments that are on here are on that video in particular. Because I always go through, I check my comments, okay? So I always go through and look. And yes, I boosted the video so that way fans that are here in Nashville, some of y'all don't get to see my content. It's weird. But some of the comments on there were very interesting. One of them in particular said, you should boycott Tennessee and blah, blah, blah. Why? I'm not giving all of my time to that. But at the same time, why would I not come here and support those of you that are here? Why would I not come here and give my money to restaurants, to servers, to those of you guys that work here, that live here? Why would I not come here and give my money to those of you guys that are struggling with the government and the shit going on here in Tennessee? Why would I boycott the state of Tennessee? Why would I boycott the people here? There's no reason. That comment right there bothered me a little bit. It tells me that that person has no idea the way the world really works. And I had another one that called me a Stepford wife, and that one kind of cracked me up. And he made sure to do it a few times to kind of see if he could get me talking about it. And I am talking about it a tiny bit, only because it was really funny, okay? Obviously you don't know how to use the Stepford wife terminology in a good derogatory way because, okay, it just was really funny. It was really funny. So this is obviously going to be a pain in the butt. So let's try this. So anyway, here I am in Nashville. Here I am on YouTube. Here I am, y'all. I will continue to travel and I will continue to go places even if the government is acting like douche faces, because that's exactly what the government here in Tennessee is acting like. And I will tell you this too, y'all are going to see a change in my content. I try to post as much as I can about things that are going on in the world. I know a lot of y'all are used to seeing me on witch talk, are used to seeing me on the spiritual side of things and so on. But here's the thing. You can't hide over there forever. And here's the other thing. Even those of us in the spiritual community, even those of us on witch talk, etc., we still are affected by this just like y'all are. Just because you see us here on TikTok or YouTube or wherever, just because we have a larger following doesn't mean that we're not affected by all of this as well. I'm still going to do Reiki for you all multiple times a week. I'm still going to be on here multiple times a week and help you guys however I can. But at the same time, I want y'all to be aware. And I want y'all to be aware of how the treatment, how the government, how all of these things, oh my God, the Eastern Bunny ears are cute, how all of these things affect everybody, how they not only affect us physically, emotionally, mentally, but spiritually as well. Because if you guys don't think that the stuff going on in the Tennessee Congress affects people spiritually, you're wrong. And if you think that the people in Tennessee are not affected on either side of the aisle, and if you think that because you don't live in Tennessee, you're not going to be affected by what's going on here, you're wrong. Because what Tennessee did today was set a precedent. And I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. I don't care if you're in the middle of the aisle. I don't care. It should scare the shit out of you. It should scare the shit out of you. Because Tennessee set a precedent today that they don't have to listen to constituents, that they don't have to listen to elected representatives, that they are allowed to simply kick someone off, to vote them out of office without being able to cite the law or the statute in the law that they are supposed to be using. I don't care what side of politics you're on. That should scare the shit out of you, because it will be used on both sides, against either side, and so on. It's really scary, y'all. It's really scary. So, let's get to some Reiki while this is being super glitchy. And I will say, guys, that I am on YouTube as well, just in case TikTok continues to be an asshole. And I will be doing some bone reads. If this gets too glitchy and y'all have a ticket for bone reads, please know that I will be on YouTube and I will be doing them on YouTube, okay? I do need to be off of here by midnight, so I will be going quick through there. For those of you guys that haven't heard, yes, they did go through with the expulsion of a couple of senators, a couple of seated congressmen here in Tennessee. And if you haven't seen the videos of it, I love that this is glitching. If you guys have not seen the videos, I just put out a video on TikTok about it, and you should go watch the video that I stitched at least a couple of times, because I want you to hear the language. I want you to hear how not only the constituents, but the other members of Congress were spoken to by the leadership. I want y'all to hear it. I want y'all to hear it. Okay? And like I said, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. It's going to start happening everywhere. And for someone that lives in Oklahoma, and I have a video I'm going to put out tomorrow about the law they're trying to pass there in November. If y'all don't think that this is not going to start happening everywhere, you're living in a hole. You're living in a hole. So, all right. I think we need some Reiki more than anything. Woo! Or not. That was not a good thing. I just touched this. This was charging my tablet, and that just burnt the shit out of me. That's not cool. That just burnt the fuck out of me. Uncool. Uncool. I don't know if y'all can hear this or not. I'm hoping you can. All right. Are we ready? If we start freezing too much, I don't know. We'll just do the things. All right. Every time I move my hands, it's a deep breath, y'all, okay? First deep breath. Next deep breath. Is it too loud? Better? Better? All right. Ooh, that eye twitch. ready to ground? Yeah, the answer is yes. When I get to the top, we're going to count to 3. We're going to take a deep breath and we're going to ground. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Just breathe out. It'll be okay. Just breathe. I feel like I need to unplug that cord. I'll do that back. I got a little paranoid and I could still smell the plastic, so I just unplugged it. I just unplugged it. Let's work on the root chakra just a little bit, yeah? Just breathe. Love that TikTok is doing what it's doing right now. Thank you, D-Wig. Working on the sacral. Those of you guys on TikTok, just know that I am streaming live on YouTube right now. Ready for the solar plexus. Tell you what, my top gifter tonight on TikTok, I'll send you a subscription present. So you can have a free subscription for a month. How about that? So my top 3 gifters, how about that? Ready for this? Ready for the crown? Yeah. Ready? Deep breath. All right. Lift the line a little bit, yeah? Alright guys, what do you guys need to get rid of tonight? What you need to get rid of? I don't want you to put it in the chat, okay? What I want you to do is put a zero. A zero. Because it has no power over you anymore. Okay? Whatever you need to get rid of goes right here. Right there. Okay? Thank you so much, love. love that, Tim. Thank you for all my new followers there. I appreciate it so much. Alright. Here's what we're going to do tonight. Okay? For this whole song, I want you guys to put the name in the chat of someone, and it can be you, okay? Someone that just needs a little more energy than normal. So if it's you, put your name, put your initials, whatever you want. Or you can just put me. I love you right back, sweetie. Thank you, Teresa. I want you guys to just breathe for a minute. Just breathe. Just breathe. How would you sleep? How would you sleep? Just breathe. Deep breath.
Uudisas, uurus, raido, koulu, nautis, seiwas, raido, Iisa, uudisas, uurus, raido, koulu, nautis, seiwas, raido, Iisa.
This sleep is killing me. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. I'm sweating. Thank you for all the subscribers. If you guys didn't know, all you subscribers are going on Lou. Just breathe. Just breathe for a minute, okay? I know it sounds dumb, but exhale all the bullshit. Aw, thank you, Bounty Hunter. Y'all, that means so much to me when you guys take the time to even just send me a letter. Any letter, any card, any gift, anything I get, whatever you guys send to me, my whole hallway is filled with you guys. When you walk into my shop, the first thing people see is you. The first thing people see is you. Aww. I won't be back till Tuesday late, but I will make sure that my people at the shop know to expect it tomorrow and to just set it aside for me. You want to know why the energy feels different tonight? The energy in the world is different. There's so much going on right now, guys. It is the pink moon, full moon tonight. You know what? Just like y'all, I get in funks, okay? Well, over the last couple of days, it's hit me pretty hard. I really do have a cool life. I literally have the life I've manifested. And I've worked my ass off for it. Don't think I haven't. I literally have an amazing life. And I couldn't do it without all of y'all. Couldn't do it without y'all. We ready to pluck some shit? Yeah? Yeah? I love you guys right back. Thank you guys for all the gifts. Don't forget my top gifter, my top 3 gifters tonight will get a subscription present from me, meaning a free subscription for the month. Now I want to see what you guys are letting go of. I want to see it, okay? I want to see it. love that I can help you, sweet pea. Thank you, Rose, honey. Ooh, I'm glad the air came on. Just breathe. Just breathe. I'm serious. I know I say this to you guys all the time, and I know people say it all the time, but guess what? It is the key. It's the key. I'm serious. I'll love you right back. So I saw that somebody just commented about comparing yourself to people that have the happy family. Honey, people that seem to have the big happy family thing like that, sometimes their life isn't all it's cracked up to be. Let me let you guys in on a little secret. I had the big happy family, or so I thought. I had the big house, I had cars, I had money, I had things, and I had an abusive marriage behind closed doors. No one saw it. And I almost killed myself over it. Fuck the happy family. I've been single for over 2 years. And while sometimes it sucks and I'd like to have someone to celebrate with, I have you guys to celebrate with. I am just fucking fine by myself. I always pick the right restaurant to eat at. If I need to pause the movie so I can pee, I don't get mad. If I steal all the covers of my sleep, I don't get angry. Y'all, be good with you. Be good with you. Be good with you. You don't need someone else to make you happy. I know that that's put in our heads a lot when we're younger, that we have to have someone in our lives to make us happy. No, you fucking don't. You know why? You need you. You need you. You are the best person that you could have in your life. Because once you're happy with you, once you're happy with you, it's only if you want somebody in your life. You don't need them. When you take care of you, when you are happy with you, nothing else matters. Except for breathing. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some great people out there. And there are some people that have great marriages out there. But a lot of times, those people that struggle so hard to put out how great their life isn't that great. Just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. All right. So, I gotta pause the music, and we're probably gonna start reads, and I'm gonna have to. Sass, are you here? Because my tablet just gave me the I'm gonna die warning, meaning I can't pull up my list. Gotta love it. I had it on the charger, and then the charger decided to get hot and burn me. Thank you for all the gifts, loves. Thank you for all the gifts. Can one of my Wranglers holler at Sass for me? I don't know if they're listening or not. If you guys were here for any length of time, water. Water. If you go from my energy work into somebody else's energy work, water. If you log on and you watch somebody else's energy work, water. Because guess what? And I've been explaining this a lot lately. Let me explain what Reiki is, what energy work is. Energy work and Reiki is energy work, y'all, okay? Reiki is a Japanese energy work art form, okay? It works along the same meridians in the body that acupuncture and acupressure work on. It is moving energy through the body, shifting it where it needs to be, moving it in different places, pushing it forward, etc. Okay? You have to drink water. Because as that energy is shifted, as it changes, as it moves, etc., you have to have some water to flush some of the shit out. Okay? You just have to. Thank you, love. All right. Miss Melanie Moore. Good. I'm so glad. All right. Let's get these up here. And I know normally I don't end Reiki that early, but my tablet just went. It's dead. It's dead. So I have a few reads to go through. I have mini reads, I have a few full reads, and I have some yes or no bone throws. So, yeah. We're going to do them in the order that they are on there. I do want to tell you guys, though, one of the things that I've realized over the last few days, and one of the things I want you guys to realize about your life, I want you to look around at your life, okay? Thank you for the gift, love. If there's something you don't like about your life, you have the power to change it. You, no one else, you have the power to change that, okay? But even if you don't like everything in your life, find something that you do like. It can be as little as, well, I like my eyes. I like my pinky toe. Literally. It doesn't have to be huge. Start liking some little tiny thing about your life first. Okay? Seriously. I like the way my lip has the little bow. Seriously. Something about yourself. Something about your life. I like my job. I like my kids. Start with that. Start with something little. And every day, look at what else in your life you like. Doesn't have to be something you love. Doesn't have to be something you want to keep forever. But what do you like right now? And here's the thing. Here's the thing. One of the things that I do whenever I am having that day where I feel like nothing is going right. Every time I eat food, I do a little happy dance. I love food. I love food. Every time I eat, I do a little happy dance. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care if I'm sitting in IHOP. I don't care if I'm at home. I don't care if I'm here on TikTok. I'm doing a little happy dance. I will tell you guys this too. Sometimes you manifest the life that you want, and you get so caught up in wanting more, that you don't realize the life you have right now is fucking fantastic. The life you have right now is fucking fantastic. While my life might be hard, I worry about money, I work so much, etc., etc., etc. I have a fantastic life. I really do. I guarantee you guys, if you sat and thought for just a minute, you'd realize you have a fantastic life. Think about how many people you know, how many friends you know that aren't here anymore. I'm just saying. No, thank you, Lilac. Tell your daughter I said thank you. That made me grin. All right. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, Miss Melanie Moore, I have you first, love. Well, I'm going to scoot you guys back so you can kind of see just a little bit more. Ah! It's a little different doing this in a different place. All right, so Miss Melanie. So for the mini reads, I'm only going to throw about three bones, okay? So that way I can see what's going on right now. So, Miss Melanie, I threw three different things for you. You're welcome, Mick Honey. Have a good evening. And thank you guys for subscribing on YouTube there. Do you guys on TikTok know that you can subscribe on YouTube to the Blue Insider? Yeah. All right. So, you have the green quartz, wealth, abundance. You have the zebra right side up, which is teamwork. And then you have the cat vertebrae. Sweetheart, you are overlooking one of the most abundant parts of your life right now. The part where, well, let me not say the part where. The part that makes you strongest and will help you manifest the most abundance, the most money, the most prosperity in your life. And that is with the team that's around you. Your tribe, your team, your family, etc. They really help you walk the line between completely going out left field and completely going out right field. Everybody has a left field and a right field. We all do, okay? Your team, your family are the ones that are helping to keep you steady. Now, I'm going to say it this way because I think you're going to understand. You need to capitalize on that connection, because that connection with your team, with your family, is exactly what is going to make you prosperous. That is where your abundance lies. Okay? So whatever the idea is, whatever the side hustle, entrepreneur, whatever it is, it needs to revolve around that. Okay? Thank you, Miss Michelle, for subscribing to the Blue Insider there on YouTube. I'm so sorry, Joy. I hate sitting in the ER. Sass, I saw that you said Venetia is next. Is she a full read or a mini? Mini, thank you. You still gotta have the caffeine. I still gotta have the caffeine. All right, Shug. So you have the zebra upside down. Then you have the buffalo slice. And then you have Larkabite up here. All right, sugar. TikTok would be great, Sass. Thank you. Miss Venetia. Honey, stop protecting the people that aren't protecting you. Whoever this is that you're protecting. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Sass. Whoever it is you're protecting, honey, they're not returning the favor. They're not returning the favor. And in not returning the favor, they're costing you some of your spiritual sanity. Don't protect the people that don't have your best interest in mind. Don't protect the people that are costing you your spiritual self. Don't protect the people. Don't allow them to have your energy, your protection, if they're not willing to do the same in return. The world is a hard place right now, guys. The world is a hard place right now. Everybody has so much shit weighing on their mind. But here's the thing. If this person is not going to return the energy that you are giving them, they do not deserve yours. Don't let them cost your spiritual sanity, honey, okay? Okay? Miss Angela for yes or no. Got it. By the way, for those of you guys that are interested in some bone kits, I will be putting some together when I get home. I do have a lot more of these. Yeah. All right, ready, Angela? Here you go. Yeah. That'd be a pretty good yes, my friend. Not a mega yes, but like a yes. In fact, kind of a by the skin of your teeth yes. These two aren't touching, but they almost are. These two aren't touching, but they almost are. Okay? So, Angela, yes. Okay? All right, who do I got next? Sassy McSass Pants. Zoe for a full read. Gotcha, Miss Zoe Poo. Thank you. All right, Miss Zoe. So, let's do this. See if you guys can see everything there. Miss Zoe. Honey, you got a jumble of shit going on, don't you? So you have the zebra upside down. You have the raven. Then you have the silver trinket. You have the blank rune right side up. You have the larkavite. You have a deer tooth. You have the wood. You have the peach pit. And then you have the alligator tooth on top of those two. And then over here, you have a big slice of buffalo bone. This is a lot. This is a lot, Zoe. I knew that was coming. Let's start up here with the rune. And I'm going to work my way that way, okay? Because I feel like this is what you need to hear first. This blank rune that's right side up means that right now you control your own destiny, Zoe. You control your own fate. You control your own path. At this point in your life, right now, Zoe is in control. Period. Okay? You have your own spiritual beliefs. You have your own spiritual path. You have your own spiritual strength. And your gifts are coming into their own where you don't have to stress about them anymore. Connect with yourself. Connect with Zoe. That deer tooth right there. Deers represent peace. They also represent strength, like that quiet strength. The silver trinket right there not only represents the moon, but it represents the divine feminine. It represents psychic abilities and gifts and skills. Trust in those, okay, Miss Zoe? Trust in your abilities, your skills, your intuition, your gut. Trust in your inner peace. Trust in just listening. Just paying attention and listening, okay? Because when you trust in just paying attention and listening, it's going to help you with this situation. That deer tooth is butted up against the big piece of petrified wood, which is grounding. It's also touching the buffalo, this piece of buffalo right there, which is strength and perseverance. Then it's also touching the silver raven head over here, which is seeing beyond. We're going to start with the raven head because the raven head, I love you right back, because the raven head is on top of the zebra, but the zebra is upside down, okay? That means that there is somebody, you already know they don't have your best interest in mind. You already know, you can see it. You can see it. They don't have your best interest in mind. You know damn well who I'm talking about here. The peach pit over there, it's up here, okay? It's not completely down here. This alligator tooth is kind of holding it a little bit above. Peaches are used for exorcisms. They're used to banish someone or something from your life. Then you have this alligator tooth on top here. Alligators are known to bite down and not let go. Whoever this person is, they have bit down and they have chomped their teeth in and they're not wanting to let go. They recognize that inner strength you have. They recognize that peace. They recognize all of this the spiritual powerhouse gifts that you have in there. Okay? You're welcome, Dragon Honey. They recognize all of that. But the thing is, they need to be removed from your life, sugar. They need to be removed from your life. They don't have your best interest in mind, and they're doing everything they can to keep their claws, their teeth, into your grounded, calm self. Okay? Don't let them eat that away. They're siphoning off a lot of your inner strength and your energy, honey, okay? And I think you feel it every single time they get around you. In fact, I know you feel it every time they get around you. Okay? Hey, Shell, thank you, love. So, Miss Zoe, protect you. Protect your inner strength. And just watch and pay attention. You're going to know. You know exactly who this is I'm talking about. They're going to show their true colors enough. All you have to do is just sit and watch. They'll show you exactly who they are. Okay? They'll show you exactly who they are. Good, I'm glad. I figured you did. Usually when I'm talking about somebody that needs to be removed from somebody's life, you know exactly who it is. Y'all know exactly who it is, yeah. It's good to see you, sweet pea. Miss Maria, gotcha. So you have the buffalo, you have the black tektite, and then you have the silver feather. So, Miss Maria. Yes, if you guys are around Nashville, I will be here. I'm at the Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Convention. You guys come and say hi. I would love to meet you. I am in the celebrity room in the back left corner, exactly where you want to be, back left corner. I would love to meet all of you guys, okay? All right. So, woo! Miss Maria. The buffalo represents strength and perseverance. Black tektites are some of the most spiritually protective things out there. And the feather in my trinket kit represents somebody that has passed away. So, sweetie, you have somebody that is watching over you. I know that you're stressed out. I know that you're worried about where things are going. I know everybody has worries right now. But you have someone actually I feel like you probably have two someones. But this one in particular, this is a male energy. Not only are they protecting you, not only are they watching out for you, but I have a feeling they're making sure that you know that they are there. Those times lately when your anxiety has been through the roof, those times lately where it's almost like you just can't get ahead. Your day is shit. You just can't move forward. You can't do this, you can't do that. Those days where you're about to just go insane and you just feel that hand on your shoulder. You just feel someone kind of tell you to breathe a little bit. That's this person right here. That's this person right here. Thank you for that, Scott. So, I'm not sure who the man is, Miss Bunny, but they're protecting you hardcore spiritually. Usually when I see that, it's because you are extremely empathic and you're sucking in someone else's negative energy, and you have other people that are sucking your energy. For those of you guys that are empathic, you are going to draw energy vampires to you like nobody's business. Because empathic people have this innate need to give their energy to fix others. narcissistic people and energy vampires can smell that like a shark smells blood in the water. And they will come feed on it. So this person who is on the other side is doing everything they can to protect you from that aspect. Okay? So just know that they're holding you up a little bit lately, and they're holding you up strength-wise, not holding you up like, don't go there. They're holding you up strength-wise, and they're doing everything they can to protect you, sweetheart. Okay? When I hold that like that, it legit looks like a little owl. It's like a little owl. Who else has been seeing owls everywhere? Because I have. All right, who's next, Sassy McSasspants? They're sending you messages. They're sending you messages, love. Okay? Usually when I'm telling you guys, okay, this, you've been told owl is your spirit. That's so funny. That's so funny. So usually when I'm telling you guys, hey, there's this person or that person, you got somebody watching over you, or somebody's trying to give you a message or whatever, that has your mind open when I say that. So if instantly somebody got just asked, thank you, if instantly somebody comes to your mind, that's usually who it is. Because when you're in the mindset that you're open to getting a message, even if you don't know that it's going to be about somebody that's passed away, you're in that mindset. Suddenly you're open to receiving. That person can go, hey, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me. Because they're right there with you all the time. Okay? What kind of reading does the cat lady have, love? Is it a full or a mini? Or a yes, no? Yep, exactly. I saw the name, but I didn't see what type of reading it was, Sass. TikTok's grounding you. Full. Gotcha. All right, Miss Bean, you ready? All right. So, you have the petrified wood. You have the buffalo. What's interesting is you have the peach pit with the rattlesnake bone up underneath it. Then you have a cherry pit. You have a piece of fluorite. You have a piece of sea glass. You have the plum pit. You have all the fruit pits. All the fruit pits. Then over here, you have a raccoon tooth. You have a silver trinket upside down. Up here, though, we're going to talk about this in a minute, okay? This is going to be kind of last. But there's a coyote tooth, a deer tooth, and then a deer dew claw. Well, I say dew claw. It's like the little back claw. And then you also have the Celtic love infinity symbol here. So let's talk about this, and then we're going to talk about this up here. So you being completely grounded in who you are. Because this is kind of like this has led to this, has led to this, has led to this. This is kind of a timeline here. You being completely grounded in who you are has shown you the inner strength that you hold inside there. As you've seen the inner strength that you have inside there, that I don't even think, as a yes, no after this. Okay, thanks, Sass. I don't even think that you realized the extent of the inner strength that you hold. I don't even think you realize the extent of it. That inner strength led to you overcoming whoever this rattlesnake is. because the rattlesnake bone is underneath the peach pit. The peach pit in my kit, represents exorcism, removing something from your life. So you fully realizing that you're the one that holds the cards, that you're the one with the inner strength. You've been able to exorcise the snake from your life. Doesn't mean they're not still there, but you've been exercising their hold over you. The cherry, the fluorite, and the sea glass represent 3 different aspects of you. You've realized not everybody deserves your love. You've realized where your focus needs to lie. And you've realized what protection you need to put in place. And I said it that way for a reason. We all come to a point where we realize, okay, I already am protected here. I'm not here, here, and here. But I only have enough energy to do 1 or 2 of these things. So we have to make a decision on where the majority of our protection lies. You've been able, and here's what's funny, like, this is why we're friends. We're friends, just let it happen. You've been able to decide, I need my protection. This sea glass is right here above this raccoon tooth. So raccoons not only are able to overcome a lot of odds, they are insanely intelligent animals. They're also complete tricksters. Your protection has really gone towards your mental state. And I don't mean that in a bad way. A lot of times we forget that we need to protect our mind just as much as we need to protect all the other aspects of us. Because sometimes being able to think circles around that rattlesnake is exactly what needs to happen. A lot of times rattlesnakes, they just get angry and they want to strike. They don't bother at all with thinking things through. They don't bother at all with it. The plum pit words. The plum pit. Good words for a minute. Is where you have started to see some sweetness coming into your life. So I'm proud of you for all that, because it's like this happened because this happened because this happened because this. And I think it's really funny that you've decided to really protect yourself mentally, so you know exactly where that trickster energy needs to lie. And I also love that you have started to really embrace your divine masculine instead of just allowing the divine feminine to be the ruler. We need balance. No matter who you are, you need balance between your divine feminine and your divine masculine. When one is completely out of whack, you're going to have issues in certain areas of your life. Right now, you are balancing that out. So I want to talk about these up here, because there's 2 teeth and then there's this little piece back here. I feel like all 3 of these things represent 3 people. The tooth, the coyote tooth is one, the deer tooth is one, and then this little like deer dew claw part is another, okay? Because they're all up here by the Celtic infinity knot with the love symbol in it. These 3 people are tied together. And these 3 people together are strength, okay? So the coyote tooth up here represents someone that's a little hot-headed, that's a little, I would say probably a little younger. This is someone that kind of does before they think. They act before they think. But it's also someone that is fiercely, fiercely loyal to you. The deer tooth represents somebody that is older, I'm going to yawn. There it is. Because this deer tooth in particular, it's old and it's warm. Like I scavenged this out of part of a deer skull. This is someone that's older. This is someone that, gotcha, okay. This is someone that they just want everything to be calm. They just want peace. Like they need quiet. They need peace. Then you have the deer dewclaw over here. This is somebody that is quieter, and they like to be kind of back here behind the scenes. They don't like to be out here in the front. They like to be back here. But they have a pretty quick mind and a pretty quick mouth if you're not careful. These three people, they're tied together by your love, by this never-ending, I don't want to say a soulmate type of bond, but that's kind of what it is. Soulmates are not just lovers, y'all. Soulmates can be friends. Soulmates can be family. Soulmates can be anyone in your life. These are people that our soul revolves around in every single life. I knew that was coming. These three people right here are your inner strength, honey. You are theirs. That's why this was kind of separate. Lean on them when you need them, and let them lean on you when they need you. You guys replenish each other, okay? But these three are souls that you revolve around in every single life that you have. You're around them all the time. This is why y'all's is peas and carrots. This is why y'all's, I'm just going to say that, is so close, okay? But I'm proud of you for this big line right here. I'm proud of you for that, honey. Just so you know. Stay grounded in who you are. Protect that insane mind you got up there, that trickster brain, and the rattlesnake will stay gone. Okay? Okay? I need to order some more rattlesnake ribs. My friend probably has way too many. All right, you ready? Oh, let me see there, love. Life is like a chess game. Life is like a chess game. All right, you got your question? You ready? You got your yes or no? Why am I yawning? Woo! Y'all didn't see that. Ready? So this is going to be a yes, but kind of by the skin of your teeth, or by the skin of its teeth. So you have these two way out here, but these two are like this. They're not quite touching, but almost. So it's just barely going to be a yes. It's going to look like it's going to be a no all the way up till it happens, and then it's going to be a yes. Okay? So don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Does that make sense? All right, Brooke. You're welcome, sugar. It's good to see you. Well, Brooke, you have the buffalo, you have a turtle bone, and then you have the cat. And then you have me yawning. I am happy. I am happy. When I get done with these reads this evening, I have a friend that I haven't got to see since last August that will be here, and I'm going to go down and say hi for a little bit and enjoy life for just a little bit. Get to see my friends. So that's fun. I'm excited. Miss Brooke. Honey, I feel like you're trying to play moderator because you have this strength over here and you have these two people over here. The cat up here represents somebody that's very quick on their feet, that's very cunning, that has a very quick wit, very quick mouth, and for some reason they are running their mouth a lot. Then you have this person over here that's represented by the turtle bone that they tend to stay a little more quiet. They tend to just be. They tend to not really say a lot back to this person over here. Woo, yawning is getting to be a thing. But it's almost like you're trying to play moderator mainly to keep the cat from completely demolishing the turtle. But here's the thing. You are on the turtle's side. You're just trying to play the moderator and play the middle field. Sweetie, you're going to have to speak up for the turtle. If you don't, you're going to continue to tell the cat that they're okay in doing what they're doing. And they're starting to get worse and worse and worse and worse. So you're going to have to pick a side. You can no longer be in the middle. You can't be in the middle anymore. Now, I'm not saying you have to choose the turtle side, but I think you've already chosen that side. I think you've already chosen that side. The cat is going to continue to go at this person here until you're forced to take a stand. But it's going to be sooner rather than later. So if you can, you need to take your stand ASAP. Because the longer you wait, the more the turtle's feelings are going to get hurt. And they could resent you for not stepping in sooner. Okay? Just so you know. All right. Who's next? Sassy McSasspants. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you guys for all the new followers. Thank you guys for all the subscribers. Slanning. Is that it? Slanning. All right, ready? Wow. 2 situations. All right. We're going to talk about this one first, and then we're going to talk about that one, okay? So down here, you have the scroll, you have the imperial jasper, you have the alligator tooth up under the jasper, you have the warthog tusk, you have the turtle, lapis, cat, and then over here, you have the rattlesnake rib. We'll talk about this one in a minute. We're going to talk about this one, okay? That ADHD kicked in. That ADHD kicks in for all of us all the time. All right. So, here you go, love. All right. I'm going to get on to you for a minute. Are you ready? Are you ready? Sweetie, you know what you know. You know what you know. Trust your gut. Because this scroll up here tells me that you're kind of like me and you like to let people underestimate you. You know what you know. But you're letting somebody kind of undermine it a little bit. You're letting this alligator undermine it a little bit. You're allowing them to kind of poke at that. You're allowing them to poke at your crown. Like you're allowing them to poke at your crown. The problem with that is, even though it's just little bitty things right now, it's causing a huge crack. in your crown. It's causing a huge crack in what you know. It's causing a crack in your self-confidence. And they bring behind them a slew of shit. So as soon as they see that they can get in there to you, as soon as they see that they've caused that crack, they're going to take all of that personal power you hold and they're going to siphon it away. Not only are they going to siphon it away, but they're going to use it for themselves. They're going to use it to just beat you. Oh, you're so empathic, aren't you, sweetheart? They're going to use it. They're going to use it to disturb your inner peace. They're going to use it to disturb your inner strength. They're going to use it in every single way they can, to the point that it's just going to poison every part of your life. You really need to kick this person out of your life. This person needs to kick rocks like yesterday, like last week. They need to kick fucking rocks. I don't know why you're keeping this person around. I, for some reason, have a feeling it's to make someone else happy. But, sweetie, you're the one in charge of your life. You're the one in charge of your life. You don't have to be around this person. Period. You don't. Seriously. Okay? Let's talk about this over here. You have the blank rune right side up. You have the Larkovite. You have another turtle bone. Oh, no, I lied. You have a bobcat bone. And then you have a muskrat eardrum. This is one situation and this is another, okay? So we're going to talk about this. The blank rune means that you're in charge of everything right now. You're in charge of your fate. You're in charge of where you're going. You're in charge of everything. You have to have that strength, that bobcat type power to grab it and to run with it. Your spiritual team, all your spiritual guides, everybody around you is literally shining runway lights where you're supposed to be going. And they're even whispering it in your ear continually. Like, I think that you've been literally hearing them talk to you. And probably thinking that you're crazy or whatever. You're not, sweetie. You're not, okay? Follow your gut, baby. Follow your dreams. Follow what you're supposed to be doing. The universe will catch you. I promise. The universe will catch you. All you have to do is have some faith in you. Have some faith in the universe. Have some faith in your spiritual path and in your spiritual team, okay? I promise. That's all you gotta do. All right? Okay? All right. Who'd you say was next? Sassy McSass Pants. Ida, gotcha. All right, Ida. I'm gonna switch legs here. So you have the raccoon tooth up here. You have the rattlesnake head upside down. You have the green quartz. You have the titanium quartz. You have the peach pit. You have a little piece of zebra shell. Rattlesnake rib going up like that. And then what's funny is you have the scroll. And then you have the plum pit underneath the buffalo. So let's talk about these two up here. Ready? Ready? Good night, Teresa. Have a good evening, sweet pea. First of all, let me say about this right here that I'm really proud of you. The rattlesnake, well, It's a rattlesnake head. It's a rattlesnake skull. But in my kit here, it represents the snake as in rebirth. You went through your spiritual rebirth with flying colors. I know when you look back, you're like, God, that was a shit show. But you came through here with flying colors. Not only did you come through it with flying colors, but you learned how to kind of evade other spiritual traps going forward. I'm really proud of you for that, because seeing that tells me that it was really hard. It was really hard on you. So honey, I'm really proud of you, okay? Now we're going to start over here. We're going to kind of skip, because this is kind of a story that's all together. This was one thing. This is something else. The way that the buffalo bone sits on top of the scroll and on top of the plum pit. You are really, really protecting your brain, your knowledge, your mental strength. You're also really protecting your inner peace. What makes you happy? What makes life sweet for you? As you should. You're not sure why, but there is something that's just causing you to kind of circle the wagon a little bit. Not wagons, wagon. Circle your wagon a little bit. This rattlesnake rib is kind of on the outside like this, curved up to the top. Like you feel somebody like just negatively poking around there. You feel somebody poking at your defenses, poking at all the good. So you've kind of pulled in the wagons. You're circling everything, making sure that only the right people have access to you. And I don't feel like you're wrong with that at all. I feel like that's exactly what should be happening right now. So this over here is interesting. So you have the shell over here by itself. You really feel like you're kind of on the outskirts, but you don't need to feel like that. You don't need to feel like you're over here by yourself. You have a good team around you. It's a small team, but you have a good team around you. And guys, when I say team, when I say talk about your team in a reading, this is family, this is friends, this is coworkers, this is whoever. It doesn't just mean family. It doesn't just mean friends. It means everybody around you. You have a good, solid, small team in place. They're doing everything they can to help banish the rattlesnake over there. Not only to help banish the rattlesnake, but they're trying to help you see. They're trying to help you see that they can be your backbone. They can be your inner strength when you need them to. They're trying to help you get to this abundance again. Let them help you. Let them be on your side, sweetheart, okay? Let them be on your side, all right? That's why they're there, okay? And again, I'm proud of you for overcoming that rebirth right there. Let the people around you help you, okay? Now, I know damn well that that's hard. Trust me, I know damn well that that's hard. Just saying what I'm saying. All right. Who's next, Sassy McSasspants? I guess I lose the sass. Thank you, Lotus. Thank you, Sugar. I appreciate that. I don't know where Sass. There's Sass. Where'd you go, girl? That was weird. Yeah, I was sitting here waiting. I was like, where's Sass? Wendy T. Gotcha. Yeah, that's weird because I see the dude, so I assume you were commenting and it wasn't showing. That's weird. I don't know why this is doing what it's doing. There we go. I dropped the turtle. Okay. Yeah. Post it on YouTube too. So, the turtle bone fell on the floor, and we're going to leave it. Okay? Aw. I'm so glad, Ashley, honey. So, I'm not going to leave it in the floor, but I'm going to leave it over here. Because you have kind of a hodgepodge of things going on here. You have the Largavite, you have the warthog tooth, you have the star anise and the peach pit, you have the seashell over here by itself, but in the right here, you have the titanium quartz, the cat bone, the buffalo bone. The cat bone is kind of in the buffalo bone. Then you have the blank rune upside down. You have the imperial jasper, and on top of those two, you have the zebra, and you have the black tektite. And then you have the turtle bone that literally went down my leg and in the floor. So first of all, let's talk about turtle bone. Sweetie, you are putting your inner peace last. You are putting yourself last. You are putting your spiritual path last. You are literally letting everything that you want, should, and need to do be last. You're letting everything else be put above that. It's causing all of this shit up here to get discombobulated. It's causing you to break apart from where you want to go spiritually. It's causing you to break apart from your own perseverance because you feel like, well, I can't do it anyway. I don't have time to do it anyway because I got to do this or I got to do that. So you kind of are drifting apart where you're like, I don't really care. I'm just going to keep this part of me that I want to do and be and etc. Let's keep it over here in this little jar. And then the jar is getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. There comes a time in every spiritual path, multiple times especially, actually just in life, not even just in a spiritual path. There comes multiple times in life where you have to redo your own protections. Whether these are spiritual, whether they're physical, whatever. Maybe you need to go take self-defense classes. Maybe you need to boost your warding. Maybe you need to buy a new pow pow. Maybe you need to buy a dog. Maybe you need to move. Everybody has a time in their life, multiple times in their life, where you need to redo your protections. And that's where you're at, honey. You need to redo your protections. Because it's causing you to feel stuck. Like you just can't move forward. You can't go with the flow. Okay? Hey, there you are, Wendy love. When you can't go with the flow, you feel like, whereas you used to kind of be able to go with the flow, you feel like your anchor is just stuck and it's just kind of dragging along in the mud. And it's getting deeper and deeper in the mud and you're holding back faster and faster and faster. And when that happens, your inner strength and your ability to see everything around you more openly starts to get muddy. Because you know when you drag an anchor in the mud and the silt, especially on the bottom, if ever of y'all, I was raised going to the lake. You drag an anchor in the mud and the silt and it just spews up all that silt and that mud. And it makes the water where you can't see shit. So you don't really know if your anchor is moving or not. Because it's so muddy. So you don't know if you're coming or going, basically. Not only that, you feel like you can't move forward with what you want to do with your life. You feel like you can't move forward with your path. You feel like your team is getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. You feel like you're disconnected from your spiritual team, from your family, from your friends. You just feel like you're doing this. You're getting pulled away. But let me say this. You're not. You're not getting pulled away from them. Those ones that are supposed to be there will be there. They're not going anywhere. You're also extremely protected spiritually. You have a really, really strong, it's almost like just this beautiful golden glowing egg around you. You need to start putting yourself back first, Wendy, okay? Okay? Start putting yourself back first. You can't take care of everybody else if you're on the ground. You have to put yourself first, Wendy. Those people that are on your side, those people that are meant to be on your team, those people that are meant to be there will be there. They won't go anywhere. And they'll respect you more for taking the time to take care of Wendy. And the people that don't like it are the same ones that are siphoning all your energy and that are causing this bullshit. That's exactly who they are. Okay? That's exactly who they are. So Wendy, you start putting you first. You start putting your inner peace first. Okay? Seriously. First. And all of this stuff will straighten itself back out. Okay? Does that make sense, Wendy? So this is one of my favorite bones in here. This is like a turtle shoulder. And it's like really soft. I don't know how else to explain it. It's cool. It's really soft. All right. Miss Rose. A mini read. Is that what a red says? I would like if it would let me see that. There we go. Rose. Thank you. So Rose, you have, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Miss Wendy. So see, you already knew that. You already knew that. So Miss Rose, you have the zebra, big piece of zebra right side up. Then you have the petrified wood on top of it. And over here you have the cat, and it's laying in a weird position. It usually doesn't fall like this, okay? So let me start off with this, Rose. You're not crazy. You're not crazy, okay? You're not crazy. You really are seeing the things you're seeing. You're really hearing the things you're hearing. You're really experiencing the things you're experiencing, okay? Wow, now YouTube's being funky. Cool. For some reason, I feel like this is what the second or third time this has come up in a read for you. Second, at least, I think. I'm not sure what it is you're going through with your gifts, honey, but there is something, you're leveling up way faster than you realize you are. So what sucks is we go through this level up. I'm fine, y'all, okay? That was my sensor going out. So, Donna, did you check down at the desk and see? That figures. That figures. Yeah, I got a notification. So I'm waiting on like the patches for over my sensor, and they were supposed to be delivered by 10, but they weren't. We even went to Walmart and they didn't have any for my thing, so it is what it is. But I'm gonna go yank the bitch out of my arm here in a little bit. So that was just the thing telling me that my sensor is now out. So yeah, I'm gonna go yank it out of my fucking arm because it hurts anyway. All right, Ms. Rose, you're going through a massive level up. You're never gonna keep up with all the levels up, okay? So don't stress about it. We all hit a certain part of our spiritual path where it's like we cannot physically keep up with as much as the universe is leveling us up. You just kind of have to, the cartoons where they're holding on to the back of something and they're going so fast and their cheeks are flapping behind, like that's exactly what it's like. That's exactly what it's like. Like it is what it is. All you can do is kind of hold on for dear life and just wait until it slows down so you can breathe. So, you're not crazy, sweet pea. You're not crazy. Your gifts are just super through the roof. I know that a lot of you guys right now, your gifts are through the roof to the point that it almost hurts. So therefore, you don't want to do the things you used to like. You don't want to do the things you used to do. You don't even want to leave your fucking house. Get it. Completely get it, okay? Don't stress about it. Just kind of hold on and ride the rapids for a minute. It'll calm down to where you can breathe and go, okay, this is this gift, and this is this gift, and this is this gift. It'll be okay, sweetie, I promise, all right? But for right now, it's going to continue to just crazy. I'm sorry. I wish I could be like, hey, here's all of this stuff. Ah, thank you. So Shannon is next?
Yep.
Sweet. Is this the rest of my list?
What she sent me so far.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Sass. Donna just got me the list here. All right, Shannon. I love you, Miss Rose. Hey, I like that. I like having the list. Makes me hippie. Makes me hippie. All right, Miss Shannon. There we go. So you have the scroll, you have the plumpet, and you have the deer tooth. Because we smart. I'm just going to keep saying it. Because we smart. Anyway, you have the plumpet, you have the scroll, you have the deer tooth. Miss Shannon, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. And that can be a very sweet thing to have. Sometimes you don't have to give up all of the knowledge you have. You can just hold some of it back in there a little bit. You can just hold some of it back in there a little bit. You don't gotta let everybody know that you know all the things. Knowledge is power. Sometimes just holding on to those things that you've learned, those things that you know, make you stronger than letting them out could ever be. I'm just saying what I'm saying. There's a reason some people deal in information. There's a reason. Okay? So, all that fun stuff you're learning, Shannon, you just store it away in there for a little bit. You don't gotta let everybody know that you know just yet. Use it to your advantage, honey. Keep it locked up. Keep it under lock and key. And use it to your advantage. Thank you, Miss Rose. Thank you, love. You're so sweet. My eyeball itches. All right, Michelle. Got your question, sugar? Woo, dropped my lip, picked up a gold mine. Brother. Ooh, that's going to be a no. Not only a no, but a no set in stone, because these two are touching and these two are touching, and then they're touching each other. So this is going to be a solid no. So yeah, gonna be a solid no, sugar. I always hate saying no, because sometimes I know that, like, I don't know. Like, to me, I feel like saying no is a bad thing. Oh, see, you said, oh boy, so now I'm like, uh-oh. Oh no. All right. All right. Kathy M. Hey, Sass, is this my whole list? No, it's bad. I don't like that. I'm sorry. See, now I feel bad. Now I'm like, I'm so sorry. Oh, I swear to God, I feel like somebody just blew in my ear. I hate that shit. Oh, it's my bracelet. I was like, what the fuck is hitting? That is the weirdest noise. This is glass on top. All right, Kathy, here we go. So you have the shell out here. Then you have the buffalo, then you have the plum, and then you have the rattlesnake head, and it's right side up. Let's talk about these three: the shell, the buffalo, and the plum. We'll throw the snake in there as well. In realizing what part of your life is the sweetest, in realizing where your inner strength lies, and realizing that going with the flow helps both of those two things together. For now, okay. Will you go ahead and turn my tickets off if there aren't any if there are any left? Oh, I'm so sorry, Michelle, honey. So, in realizing all of those things together, you're starting down a road of rebirth, of looking at life differently. And that's always a good thing. Okay? That's always a good thing. Okay? But when we go through a change, when we go through a rebirth, it always comes with a price. So right here is this red quartz. And this is just a dyed red quartz that I threw in here because this to me signifies warning, signifies danger, pause, danger, danger, Will Robinson. That's what that is, okay? On this side over here, you have the big zebra, you have the cat, you have the turtle, you have the blank rune right side up. I had to look at it. Then over here you have the titanium quartz. On top of that, you have the black tektite, and then the peach pit, and then the larkabite. So, some of these things, thank you, love. I hope that there's peace right back there in Taiwan. And yes, I will be doing bone reads again, okay? Don't stress. I like doing them. They wear me out, but I like doing them. Some of the things that are going to change when you go through this shift, Kathy, you're going to change the way you look at your spiritual path. You're going to change the way that you remove obstacles from your life. You're going to change the way that you view your inner strength. We all view our inner strength in a certain way. Some of us look at it as, a steel backbone, and some of us look at it like, we have an armor of steel, steel. I guess that's what I'm just going to keep saying. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of views their inner strength in a different way. Your view shifts over time. Your view shifts over time. Okay? So that view is going to shift when you go through this rebirth. Your tribe is going to shift. Now, when I say that your tribe is going to shift, it doesn't always mean that you're going to lose all your subscribe. I saw somebody say the subscribe message. It doesn't always mean that you're going to lose all your tribe. It doesn't mean that your tribe is going to get any smaller. It could be that your tribe gets much bigger. It's just going to change and shift. Okay? The way you see the world is going to change and shift. The way that your path, that kind of unknown going forward, weighs on your inner peace is going to shift. Some people thrive not knowing where they're going. Some people thrive just being excited to be. And some people need a plan. All the plans. Every plan has to have all the contingency plans. So all this is a jumble right now because it's up here above this red quartz. Nothing is ever truly as bad as it looks, y'all. And this is for all of you, okay? Nothing is ever truly as bad as it looks. Sometimes it might seem like it's the worst thing in the world for that person to leave your life, for you to lose that job, for you to have to move, for something to shift, for something to change, for something to be removed from your life. But it's what has to happen. It's what the universe needs to happen. You can't have other things come in until certain things are removed, guys. You have a finite amount of energy, amount of strength, amount of space in your energy. Things have to be removed so other things can come in. Sometimes you have to lose everything so it can be rebuilt better than you could have ever imagined. Okay? Okay? I hope that made sense, Kathy. All right. Amy is next. I saw you. You have the black tektite, you have the peach pit, and you have the warthog tooth. Peach pit's showing up a lot tonight, y'all. Usually doesn't. And I've been making sure to shake the shit out of my back. Honey, right now, the reason that you feel disconnected from your spiritual self, from all your spiritual protections, thank you for subscribing, love. I appreciate it. The reason that you feel disconnected from all of the spiritual things that you used to be completely all about is because you've literally got a warthog in there. The warthog represents perseverance. but it also represents power and cunning. This isn't somebody that's coming at you head first. This is more somebody that's kind of paying attention from the woods and is going to hit you whenever you're not paying attention. Does that make sense? Is that thunder or airplanes I'm hearing? That sounds like an airplane.
Yeah, the airport's right there.
Anyway, I couldn't tell. It's not quite time to exercise this person yet. And I say that because there's still space in between there and the tooth is facing down this way, whereas the peach pit's up here. It's not quite time yet. And the universe has its reasons. Maybe you aren't quite sure who this person is. Maybe there's 2 or 3 that you're not quite sure who it is. Maybe it's just not time yet. The universe is about to show you, because it is about time. Those 2 things are about touching. The universe is about to show you who and why this person has to be removed from your life. Just so you know. And when that happens, you'll get all of that protection back. Okay? So don't stress about it. Sometimes we have to be disconnected from our path and all of this stuff to realize how amazing those protections are. Okay? So, when the universe shows you who this is, they need to go. Okay? You need to slam that door. You need to put the boundaries in place. Bye. All right? I'm just saying what I'm saying. All right, Alexis, you ready? Thank you for the little kitty cat. Big gamer cat. I love that. Oh, thank you, sugar. I'm glad you think so. It's been a long day. I actually got good sleep last night, though. So, there's that. Woo. All right, girly shit. So, Alexis, you have like a line here and a line here. So, up here you have a piece of clear quartz. You have the cat, which is up underneath the peach pit of all things. Then you have the bobcat. You have the cherry. This line, you have my mom's leaf there, the warthog. Then you have that Celtic infinity knot, which is tying the 2 lines together. Okay. Then you have the zebra. Gotcha. Then over here you have the green quartz. You have the buffalo. You have the black tektite. And you have the star anise. So this is talking about 2 people and a situation in your life, okay? You have one person here. You have one person here. So the person over here on this side is the stronger, outwardly appears to be the stronger of the 2. Let me say it that way. It's like everything they do is amplified. All of their walk through life is amplified. But at the same time, every time they make a move in life, it's like they lose big over here somewhere else. They make this massive gain here, but they lose big over here. But every time they lose big, it's like they're like a bobcat. They land on their fucking feet every fucking time. It's almost like they always are able to make something good out of the bad. Then you have this other person over here. This is someone that's super nurturing. This is someone that has that warthog, I'm going to protect my whole group mentality. Like they will rip you to shreds, even though they look nice and fuzzy. It's somebody that behind the scenes is very prosperous and extremely strong. They might appear soft and squishy on the outside, but they are not. They are also insanely protected spiritually. Like they have crazy, amazing spiritual team on their path. These two are connected by a really intense karmic bond. Now, it's kind of a toxic relationship here. Not all the time. It's definitely toxic most of the time. Because you have this person over here that's represented by this top line, that everything they do, every move they make is amplified. And then you have this person over here that the universe is watching out for. The universe has set them on their path. Everything they do is protected. The more they're around this, we're going to call one the bobcat and we're going to call one the warthog, okay? The warthog is the squishy on the outside, hard inside. The bobcat is the one that's literally like a wet bobcat in a fucking box. Like, that's exactly what this person's like. Don't get me wrong. They do have their good things, but they are not good for this person. Like, this relationship is not a good thing. But the thing is, they're tied together karmically. So whoever the warthog is going to have to make that decision and let go and stick to it. Because I have a feeling the bobcats probably let go repeatedly. Well, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. You know what I'm talking about? But whoever the bobcat is, they're going to let go and come right back. And let go and come right back. And let go and come right back. The warthog's going to have to make the decision and cut the tie. Because this is an intense karmic bond. And I have a feeling that it's also something that the warthog has to overcome in this life. If that makes sense. So. Warthog has an interesting journey. But the warthog's also extremely protected. Okay? So. Not sure who the people are. But that's not a good relationship. It's not a good relationship. And it's going to continue in this way until the warthog cuts it off. Okay? I don't know if anybody wants to deal with a wet bobcat in a box. I'm sorry. That's like one of the worst things I could think of to have to deal with. All right. Megan. So 2 for Joe Ellen. Is that 2 separate situations? All right. Megan. So you have the buffalo. The buffalo's coming up a lot tonight too. The buffalo, the scroll, and the star anise. Buffalo is strength and perseverance. The scroll is knowledge. And the star anise is spiritual protection. Sweetie, I don't know what rabbit hole. No notes on Joellen. Okay. Megan, I don't know what rabbit hole you've been falling down lately, but I'm going to say keep falling down the rabbit hole. Because the more you're learning about this particular topic, the more you're learning how to not only protect yourself, but 2 separate situations. Gotcha, Joellen. The more you're learning to protect yourself, and the more you're learning to trust your own self. So I don't know what it is you've been learning, what it is you've been reading about, what it is you've been nerding out on TikTok or YouTube or whatever too. But honey, as your spiritual advisor, I'm just going to say, don't stop. Don't stop. It's exactly what you're supposed to be learning about. You are completely on the right path right now, even if it seems like you're Alice in Wonderland falling down the rabbit hole, to fall down another rabbit hole, to fall down another rabbit hole, to fall down another rabbit hole. It's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? Spiritual healing and helping others heal. The world obviously needs more of that. Obviously. Keep falling down that rabbit hole, sugar, okay? It's the exact perfect path that you're supposed to be on. So when somebody tells you that, why are you learning all that? That's dumb. They can fuck right off, okay? Because it's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. All right? Is that the confirmation that you needed? Sometimes we just need the confirmation. We know it. Our gut knows it. Our heart knows it. Our head knows it. Everything knows it. But we just need that confirmation. So, you're on the right path, sugar. All right? Good. I'm glad. And I'm proud of you for learning those things. All right, Joellen, you ready for the first situation? Well, you have the zebra way over here. Then you have the peach pit here and the rattlesnake rib here. You made the right decision. Okay? You made the right decision. By removing that person or removing yourself from the situation, that is the right decision. Removing whoever this rattlesnake represents, removing that person from your path, removing yourself from their path, is keeping your tribe safe and whole over here. So yes, you made the right decision. Might have sucked, might have been hard, might still be hard, might still suck. And you might be sitting there wondering, why did I make that decision? Why did I do that? Maybe that was the wrong thing. It was not the wrong thing. It was not the wrong thing. Thank you, love. You made the right decision. Sometimes rattlesnakes are just that. Fucking rattlesnakes. They don't even look squishy. They don't even look fluffy. They don't even look like you can hug them because you can't. But you made the right decision. Okay? Good. I'm glad you knew what I was talking about there. And you're welcome. All right. You ready for the second one? So, this one, you have the little piece of zebra, you have the scroll, and the feather. This one right here talks about learning something that your ancestors used to do or tried to teach you as a kid. I would say you probably did some of it as a kid and either had forgotten about it, or you weren't allowed to continue doing it after this person was no longer here. So you've started learning about it again, or, being pushed to learn about it again. When you start learning about this again, this person that passed away, that taught you some of this stuff as a kid, all of that knowledge is going to come right back in. All of that DNA memory is going to start unlocking and working. DNA has memory, guys. DNA has memory. And if it's just that you've been thinking about doing it again, or maybe you've been thinking about that person and you used to do this or that with them or whatever, this is them poking you to do it again, to go down that path, to learn. I'm curious what this is. I'm curious what this is. Because there's a very like maternal grandmotherly feel here. There's that nurturing, learning, you know, very gently, here's how this is, here's how that is. But at the same time, it's something really important. It's something really important. So whatever it is that you've been drawn to do again, that runs in your family ancestrally, sweet pea, you need to do it. You're being nudged to do it. So, I would love to know what this is. I would love to know what this is. I know for some reason TikTok isn't doing the got you. Okay. Yes, you do. Well, there you go. She's poking you to do it again. She's poking you, honey. Have you been thinking about her a lot lately? All right. Kayla, you ready? Ready? Good. I'm glad she's been poking you. Here you go, Kayla. Oh, that's a big no. That's a big old no. Hopefully that was the answer you needed. I was going to say wanted, but I think needed is the better word. Hopefully that was the answer you needed. So, I hope that helps, Miss Kayla. Hope that helps all of you guys that I just read for. I'm done for the night. Sweet. I need to eat some things. Tomorrow going to be a long day. Tomorrow going to be a long day. You're welcome, sugar. Well, with that, I'll end YouTube over here. Thank you guys for watching me on YouTube there.